I've lost count, bro. For real, bro, I've really lost count of how many times we have caught the opposition offside this season, guys. Hansi flick ball is just, whoa, it's just mind-blowing, guys. Tonight in El Clasico, Madrid were caught offside 12 times, bro. Man, that's tough. There is no accident or luck in what Barca are achieving with the offside trap this season. If the offside trap was not very effective, Barca had no business winning El Clasico tonight, guys. Let's get one thing straight. Barca had no business coming out victorious at the Santiago Bernabeu against this all-star Real Madrid side, all-star-studded Real Madrid side tonight without the effectiveness of the high line, because Kylian Mbappe would have ripped us to shreds. But thankfully, Hansi Flick has come into Barcelona with a plan, a clear plan of play, and with each passing game, it is becoming more obvious that Barca are back, bro. Tonight, we have gone to the Bernabeu. I know the Bernabeu has been a good hunting ground for us over the years. Of course, we have a pretty decent record when it comes to the Clásicos at the Bernabeu. But tonight, it was something else, guys. Barca, that second half was just mind-blowing. It just had me like, wow, this is Barca's return indeed, because almost this season, guys, everybody they collect. Like, everybody will win us before, everybody will don't trash us before. This season, we are giving it back to them hot, guys. Girona collected their own, Villarreal collected their own, Bayern Munich collected their own in midweek. We've not even gotten over that one. And tonight, our biggest rivals, Real Madrid, the almighty Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. In fact, they even closed the roof of the stadium, all in a bid to heat up the atmosphere and make it so intimidating for Barca. But all of that was in vain, because Flickball was in town and we have come out on top in El Clasico. The very first El Clasico of the season, Barca have come up with a thumping win against their old rivals. 4-0 at the Bernabeu, guys. 4 second half goals scored at the Bernabeu, guys. This is a great night for all Barca fans, all coolers around the world. You deserve to sleep good this night. For me, I might not be able to sleep because right now I am so happy. I have this bad habit of not being able to sleep when Barca have these key and memorable victories. This was a Clásico for the ages, and I will savor this for a very long time. Tonight, guys, Flickball was once again the decisive factor because it was a masterclass in the second half. In the first half, I think it was a more balanced game, although I would give Madrid the edge in the first half. Of course, they were creating some chances, although a lot of times we caught them offside. But overall, if you look at the balance of play, I think Madrid were more threatening than Barca in the first half. They had some chances. Vinicius, he had that chance where, for once, Madrid were able to break that offside trap, the high line. But unfortunately for Madrid, fortunately for us though, he left his finishing boots in the Dortmund game. So we escaped that action unscathed. And we had a lot of near calls because, guys, the offside calls were close a lot of times. A lot of times, the offside calls were close. But it seems like Barca's defense, pioneered by Inigo and Kubasi, they have mastered the art of setting this offside trap for the opposition. And long may it continue. Tonight, it's all about the win at the Bernabeu that sees us extend our lead at the top of the table in La Liga to 6 points. That is 6 points ahead of our closest challengers, which is Real Madrid, and we have just dispatched them tonight. The naysayer said against Bayern Munich, it was a fluke and Madrid were going to give us a reality check. Well, I think they have to wait for another game. But tonight, it is a proud night to be a Barca fan. A happy night for all coolers around the world, and I am overjoyed with the performance of the boys. Of course, credit to the team because the first half was just there, but the second half was brilliant. And We could see that Hansi Flick started with the same lineup that started against Bayern Munich on Wednesday, and boy, did they repay their fate. Although Fermin struggled a bit in the first half, which saw his substitution just at the beginning of the second half, and I have to add that substitution was the turning point of the game for us, guys, because it gave us more control in the middle of the park. Of course, with all the quality that we possess in the middle of the park with Pedri, but we struggled a lot to keep meaningful possession in the first half, and Madrid were rolling over us. They started very well. They were pressing us from the jump. The first 13 minutes, it was almost all Real Madrid because they were pressing like hyenas, guys. But credit to Barca's defense. They stood their ground. Man, Pau Kubasi, this kid, we've been speaking a lot about another 17-year-old in Lamine Yamal, but the 17-year-old that it seems like we have been overlooking is Pau Kubasi, guys. At 17, leading the Barca backline in El Clasico, in the pressure cooker that is the Bernabeu, and Pau Kubasi didn't put a foot wrong all of the 90 minutes, guys. This kid is one of the great defenders of the future. He is a player that has the potential to mark an era, guys. You have to remember that name, Pau Kubasi. Pau Kubasi is a gem, and it is testament to the great work that Masia has been doing for Barca, because of course Madrid can go out and sign all the superstars of this world, the Jude Bellinghams, the Kylian Mbappes, the Vinicius Juniors. We know that Barca have well-publicized financial issues at the moment, but there is one weapon that Barca has that no other club in the world has, and that is and will always be La Masia. Against Bayern Munich on Wednesday night, it was 6 youth team players in the starting lineup, although we saw some other youth team players coming in the second half. Likewise in El Clasico, the same lineup from Wednesday was retained in El Clasico, and boy, La Masia has been a saving grace for Barca, and long may that continue. But tonight, it has been an emphatic win. 4-0 win for us at the Bernabeu, guys. 4-0 win for Barca at the Bernabeu. The almighty Real Madrid has been defeated by Hansi Flick's Barca in the very first Clasico of the season. Kylian Mbappe has been humbled. He was caught offside 6 times by the Barca defense. 6 solid times that the Barca defense were able to outsmart Mbappe and Real Madrid. And Mbappe was caught offside 6 times. Madrid on the whole were caught offside 12 times, bro. Man, this stats about the high line, that's tough, bro. Whatever Barca are doing in the training ground, it is definitely paying dividends out there on the pitch. And tonight, the front line was brilliant once again. Lewandowski, what a player, guys. Robert Lewandowski is a man reborn. And I think we are going to be saying that a lot this season, guys, because how many times have we said this, that Lewandowski looks like a different and totally different player under Hansi Flick. We've seen what they can do together in Bayern Munich, and that form has transformed to Barca. Lewandowski looks very much a shadow of the player that we criticized so often in the past under the guidance of Xavi, guys, because this season Lewandowski is a beast, bro. Lewandowski is just getting the job done. In El Clasico tonight, he scored 2 goals, a quick fire brace in the second half against Real Madrid that put the game to bed, and it could easily have been 4 goals, bro, because he had brilliant chances, great chances later on in the game from Lamine Yamal first of all, and another assist or another pass by Raphinha, but unfortunately he failed to convert. But I think we wouldn't really bother much because the 2 goals, they set us on our way to an emphatic win against our old rivals. So I think that would do for the night. But that didn't just stop there, because the rest of the front line, of course, Lewandowski is just one part of Barca's trio up front. Lamine Yamal made history tonight, guys. What a player this guy is. He keeps breaking records. He keeps writing his name in football folklore, guys. At 17, Lamine Yamal has been the youngest ever player. At 17 years old and 109 days, Lamine Yamal is the youngest ever goal scorer in the history of this famous fixture, guys. This fixture is the fixture that makes the whole world stand still, guys. This is the biggest club fixture in all of the world. And we have seen some illustrious names in this fixture. Of course, Messi and the likes, but big names in football do not come bigger than Messi. And Lamine Yamal has just become the youngest ever goal scorer in El Clasico in history, bro. That's tough, bro. Lamine Yamal, you are a gem. And I know Vinicius is going to win the Ballon d'Or on Monday, but definitely I am expecting to see Lamine Yamal to win the Copa Trophy and also the Golden Boy Award to follow that as well, because Lamine Yamal just deserves it. This kid deserves his flowers. And we saw him there with the new teeth braces. Of course, there were Barça colored teamed teeth braces, the blue and red, the famous Barça colored blue and red. And he showed it off in style at the Bernabeu, scoring Barca's third goal of the night to put the game to bed. And he hit the famous Cristiano celebration that he did at the Camp Nou in 2011-12 season when Madrid won 2-1. Ronaldo hit the Calma. He showed them, he was showing the Barca fans then that he was right here. And Lamine Yamal did the same thing at the Bernabeu. He showed the Madrid fans that he was right here at the Bernabeu and Barca were not going to crumble under his watch. He showed Madrid fans that, Baba, now me day here. Now we day here now. Lamine Yamal hit the Calma at the Bernabeu for his first ever Clasico goal. And what would be a Barca rout of the opposition without a Raphinha goal? Because it seems like we are becoming accustomed to a Raphinha goal these days, guys. The front three is just on fire, bro. Raphinha rounded up the scoring for Barca on the night with an expertly chipped ball over Real Madrid's goalkeeper, Andre Lunin. And despite the best efforts of Lucas Vazquez, Raphinha cannot be stopped this season, guys. No matter what you do, you cannot stop Raphinha this season, guys. Raphinha is reborn. Barca's front three is just reborn at the moment, guys. What a performance Hansi Flick is getting out of these guys. Lewandowski is on fire. He's banging goals left, right, and center. That is 17 goals this season for the Polish striker. That is 14 goals in La Liga, 3 in the Champions League, and he also had 2 assists to that tally as well. For Lamine Yamal, that is 6 goals and 7 assists in all competitions this season. At this point of the season, Barca have played 14 games this season. Lamine Yamal has already surpassed his tally for last season. That is a sign of a lot of things to come, and it shows that this kid just keeps getting better with each passing game. And Raphinha, bro, I think we have run, or should I say have run out of superlatives to describe this guy, man. This guy is just a beast. This guy is reborn under Hansi Flick. 10 goals, 9 assists, bro. That's tough, bro. That is quality. Raphinha is playing, he's oozing confidence at this point. He is scoring goals, he's making assists, he is creating chances. He could have had more than 1 assist tonight. He assisted Lamine Yamal's goal. He could have had another assist because his pass for Lewandowski hit the post after Lewandowski missed a sitter. But I don't think we should really be concerned about the goals that didn't go in, because the goals that went in have seen us win 4-0 at the Bernabeu once again. Man, I used to pray for times like this, bro. I am so excited right now. What a night, what a time to be alive, what a time to be a Barca fan. And Madrid, on their part, they had plans, bro. They really had plans. They had plans of equaling Barca's 43-game unbeaten record in La Liga, bro. Man, I think they have to start again from ground zero, bro, because we ourselves have come to the Bernabeu and we have said this record will die here. This record goes nowhere. We remain the only team in the history of the Spanish top flight to go 43 games unbeaten, and Madrid have to make another start from ground zero, bro. And this is a thing of pride for me, bro, because we are the ones that have stopped Madrid ourselves. Not just stopped them from equaling our points in the top of the table, but also stopping them from equaling our unbeaten league record of 43 games, bro. Kudos to Barca, bro. We are back Barca is back, and Hansi Flick deserves all the plaudits for what he has introduced to Barca. Well, before I sign off, I have to also spare a thought for Iñaki Peña, bro. I think the guy has been under a lot of scrutiny. He hasn't really done any disaster or made any serious mistakes, but Peña just gives you this feeling like, man, he doesn't give you that assured performances that you expect from a goalkeeper. Of course, both sides were lining up with second choice goalkeepers tonight, Lunin in place of Courtois and Peña in place of Ter Stegen, of course. But you always have this feeling that Lunin is the more assured of the two of them. But Peña, bro, like this guy, he deserves his flowers tonight, bro. I don't care whether Flick drops him after this game or whatever. But tonight, Iñaki Peña was the man. He made a lot of brilliant saves, bro. And I know his footwork left a lot to be desired, but he did okay. He was clearing the ball. At least he played it safe for the most part. But when he needed to make saves, he stopped Mbappe a lot, and we have to give him credit for that. There was a point in the first half, there was a chance for Jude Bellingham. I thought that was a Real Madrid goal, bro. But Peña did his magic. He saved that, bro. And credit to him, he deserves it. He deserves it for his performance tonight. And I know Hansi Flick is going to stick with him going forward because, of course, he has earned it. Because with this performance in El Clasico, he has earned the right to keep playing in goal. Szczesny has to keep waiting a while before he gets an opportunity in the Barca goal. And it's good to see that Szczesny has taken it in good faith because, well, in the build-up to the Clasico, he was saying that, of course, right now he understands why Peña is still playing because he is playing at a high level at the moment. And, of course, the manager's decision to stick with Peña is justified. So that is classy from Szczesny. So kudos to Iñaki Peña for dishing out encouraging performances. In terms of shot stopping, of course, I know his footwork needs a lot of improvement, but his shot stopping has been decent. Not great, but it has been decent. And not more than tonight. Tonight, he was brilliant at the Bernabeu. He played his part in the victory tonight. But Balde, bro. Wow, Balde. Well, this guy, I know I've criticized him a lot for his end product, but tonight, he was good. The assist for Lewandowski's second goal, that was a pitch of a cross, bro. And Lewandowski took it expertly like the marksman that he is. But let's give some credit to Balde for that cross. That was a pitch of a cross. And I'm glad that Balde picked this occasion of the Clasico at the Bernabeu to improve his crossing, guys. So kudos to Balde. I hope he continues to work on his end product. And the team overall, I hope they continue to play. But I also have to reserve special praise for Marc Casado, guys. Man, this guy is a baller, bro. This guy is an absolute baller. What a player. That is 4 assists this season. He was the one that cracked Madrid open. His expertly timed ball to Lewandowski was what broke the deadlock. Of course, Mendy, Madrid, they can't play this offside high line the way Barca does, bro. Let's just be honest about it. Barca are the masters of the high line at this point in time. But that ball from Casado was just brilliant. And I'm really glad to see his performances this season for Barca. But overall, it has been an awesome night for coolers around the world. Not just an awesome night, but an awesome week for all coolers around the world. We have beaten Bayern Munich, who have won their previous 6 games against us on Wednesday. And tonight, on Saturday at the Bernabeu, we have thrashed Real Madrid, who have also won the past 4 Clásicos against us. So it seems like this season, almost everybody they collect, like whatever you did to us before, we are giving it back to you guys, bro. So that is it for tonight, guys. Visca El Barça always, man. Hansi Flick has brought Barca's glory back, and I'm so happy right now. If you enjoyed this video, please do support the channel by hitting that like button, turning on the notification bell so that whenever I drop, you shall be notified. And most importantly, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel so that you shall be keeping up, because I have so much more videos coming your way. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça, and I'll see you on the next video. Adios.